right in those rock piles over there, just stuck out like a sore thumb. When are you recording?
No, from now on.
Okay. So it's 10 o'clock here. Woke up a little late. We hiked in, came in here at about 5 o'clock in the morning. We only have a couple of days, so we decided to do a night hike. We're about 4 miles in, and we just crossed this river. Seems to be a barrier for a lot of people. They don't like to cross them, and hopefully there's a bunch of sheds up here. I was here about 2 or 3 days ago on a 4-day backpack trip and found quite a few browns up on the west side. So we're gonna hike up high on these slopes. We're gonna find some bone. So we walked up to the top of this flat and I found my first shed. Oh, he's just a little baby, all broken little tine. Not worth me keeping, but it's supposed to be good luck to throw it over your shoulder and forget about it. So here goes. Let's find a better one. We found our first actual shed. Goes to show you that mule deer sheds really could be anywhere. I don't know how this one got here, but all this brush here, somehow one got dropped up here. He's a cool little guy. Worth keeping for me. Let's go see if we can find a brown. So we found our second piece of bone, not even 30 yards away down this same side of rim rock. Kind of an interesting drop here too. Down here underneath this piece of sagebrush, there's brush behind it. I don't know what he was doing there, but they're anywhere. Well, this is cool. We got our first 4-point. It's a hanger. Just a little 4-point, but it seems kind of fresh. Might be last year's, but I don't know. Could have dropped early and got some sun bleach, but I'll take it. It is just flat open sagebrush. Well, it's day 2. Did pretty good yesterday. We got about 10 or 11, so we did about 7 miles. So that's pretty good haul for that short of a walk. We plan on hitting it hard today. We got a full day. The sun's about an hour above, so we've probably got 12 hours of sunlight. We're gonna go really deep today, see if we can find some browns. Almost all these are white, so I think this winter was not as harsh and they're a bit higher up. So I'm gonna eat this ramen and head back up on the slopes. I can see a little bird. First shot of the day. Let's see what it is. Nice little 4. Hey, you know, he looks pretty close to the... He looks really close to the hanger that we found maybe 2.5 miles away, further down the other side of the slope. Gonna have to see if he's a match back at camp. But another shed looks like a this year brown nonetheless. Just walking this, there's just little boulder patches. It's a little elevated. Right next to us is, a plateau. They seem to like to be on these boulder patches that are maybe 5 feet up. Just little levels. You'll find them in here. So we got to our spot. We're looking at the spring. I'm glassing it up. I see a tine sticking out. Let's go pick it up. I found the first shed right after I saw that one. This is the first one. His match side was sticking right in the mud, right in those rock piles over there, just stuck out like a sore thumb. I'd say he's a perfect match. And then on my way down, this guy was just sticking out in this little patch of grass to my right here. Looks like a pretty good area. We're gonna grid this area pretty hard and see if we can find some more. They're all brown, so there's gotta be whites and browns in here somewhere. We got our fourth shed within 500 yards of the other ones. Pretty sweet buck. Broke off the base, but cool one for the fish tank. So I looked at this patch of rim rock and it just looked classic. I had to hit it. And sure enough, right at the top, right next to the rim rock, is this dandy looking 3-point. And for a 3-point, he's just a rake. Probably my favorite shed of the trip. That definitely makes the trip. He's brown. Body didn't split. I just look at the tops. Couldn't ask for anything better. We got a 24, and this is the end of our trip. We're gonna hike out of here before the sun goes down. Not looking forward to it. I'm pretty beat. We put in a good amount of miles on this trip, but found some good ones. A mixture of browns and whites. Probably some of the best ones being brown, but that one I thought that might have been a match, it looks pretty close. It's tough to tell. Got two little forks in the front. I don't know, I'm gonna call it a match. And those were spotted about 2 miles away from each other. So just to let you know, they're always far apart. Can we start over? Don't trust any rock, no matter how big it is.